the NFL.
Big Rooster.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Phone number is 410-921-9076. You can call in live if you like. First, I got to get the Orioles stuff out of the way before I forget, because you got to give them Oriole credit. They've gone out and gone crazy here in the offseason. Very active offseason, making some big moves, signing Peter Alonso, 5 years, $155 million. That's way out of anything the Orioles have been doing. And trading for starter Shane Baz from the Rays, acquiring reliever Ryan Helsley and outfielder Taylor Ward, while also bringing a new coach, Miguel Cairo. I don't know what he's going to coach. And also addressing rotation and bullpen needs. And also, who's the fellow they got? What's the guy's name? Pete. The big guy. I don't even know what the guy's name.
Pete Alonso?
Oh, yeah, Pete Alonso. Did I say?
He's 38 home runs last year.
That's right. Slugger. That's the slugger. Pete Polar Bear Alonso.
He was on the.
He already comes with a cool nickname, so that's good.
And he was in the World Series last year, right?
Yeah, he's good. Pitching, hitting, everything. All right, that's good.
Including the roster.
And now, NFL stuff. What do we got in the NFL?
Kansas City got blown out.
Kansas City blown out. They're out. They don't have
a great quarterback.
They don't have no starter. Carolina beat Tampa Bay.
Beat the Giants.
Minnesota over the Giants.
Chargers are going to be in, I guess. They blew out the Cowboys. Cowboys really close. Jacksonville Denver game's going on now.
Let's see what the playoff picture is with some weird games yesterday. The Packers. The Bears beat the Packers by a incredible comeback, and they got an onside kick. The Eagles are in. They're 10-5. They won the NFC East.
Seattle's in.
Seattle won the NFC West. They're in the top seeded team.
12-3.
Rams are in. They're the second.
Yeah, but the 49ers can go.
Wait a minute. Yeah, they're fifth seed.
49ers are 10-4. Could have the same record as the Rams.
The rest of the contenders in the NFC are the Bears, Panthers, 49ers, and Packers.
The Bears are 11-4.
Bears are 11-4. Incredible comeback. Win the division.
They got a game and a half lead.
Panthers won. They're 8-7.
Tennessee, the Kansas City lost.
49ers are 6.
They got to rebuild, and they lost to Tennessee. Got blown out by Tennessee.
The Lions and Buccaneers are on the bubble in the NFC, but not much of a chance of making it.
We got to root for the Lions today to beat the Steelers.
Now going into the AFC, the Broncos are the number 1 seed, and they're in. And then it's Patriots, Jaguars, Steelers, Chargers, Bills. Bills are still 6th seed. Texans.
Yeah.
The Colts and the Ravens are on the bubble.
Well,
so the big games tonight.
Texans win today. They'll won their 7th game in a row.
Yeah, the Texans are charging.
The
Chargers are charging.
And the Chargers are 10-4.
It all comes down for the Ravens. The season comes down to they got to win every game left. And they got to beat the Steelers. They play New England tonight in cold Baltimore. It's the big game at night, Sunday night game.
Yeah.
a nationwide audience, a national audience to see the Patriots beat or try to beat the Ravens here. And the Ravens are at their most healthy.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good game here in Baltimore. Baltimore must win
The Ravens are going to win
to get in, to have a chance to get in. All right,
Well,
so
if the
it all comes down for
it
the
comes down to
Ravens.
this, the Ravens really control their own destiny because they win all their games left. They go and win the division no matter what.
Yeah, the Ravens can
Because
win out and
they
win.
play the Steelers.
Yeah, they play the
and
Steelers.
They finish with the same record. The Ravens win the tiebreaker. So the Ravens don't have to rely on the Steelers. So you got to rely on themselves.
Okay, we'll get back to the Ravens game and NFL stuff in a second. Gonna go do some other news.
Have you heard anything on the Jordan Love?
Yeah, Jordan Love.
Because
The Jordan Love situation is that Jordan Love might be out.
Jordan Love out there didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. Let's see. Jordan Love suffered a concussion. His status is in serious jeopardy, they say, for next. They're only addressing next week. All right, here's the comment. We have some comments. Who's here? Hi, Craig. All right, we're going to show comments. Okay. Comments are going to show here, and they are going to be
And
big.
any
Big font.
Dolphins
Okay.
fans, the good news is that Mike McDaniel won't be back.
Fez says Mike McDaniel not coming back, but it's not a definite, but that's 90%.
But yeah, you can't. So it looks
It looks that way.
Given doesn't look like he likes blown out by
Yeah, they got blown out by home against Cincinnati, and that's
against a team that
they got shut out by the
4-10.
Ravens last week.
who got shut out by the Ravens.
All right, some quick notes, then we'll go back to football. Inflation. Inflation has become stuck in the 2.7 and to 3%.
And
It's directly related to tariff.
yeah, and the
It costs 16% more to bring in car parts, semiconductors, or even basic groceries. The tariff tax has effectively neutralized any kind of gains in wages.
and they're using government funds to say that the how the tariffs are working. Trying to say the tariffs are bringing in more money. Yeah, who's paying the tariff? The American people are.
Well, now the large corporations can handle this tariff problem, but small businesses are paying.
Can't.
The average small business is set to pay $25,000 more a month in tariff-related costs compared to 2024.
And the
So there's been a widespread freeze on
unemployment
hiring.
rate, as bad as it was when higher COVID.
The collapse of job additions is also
And,
why the
job
economy
market
is horrible.
Is, bad. Wages are stagnant.
The economy has averaged roughly 55,000 new jobs per month, which is a 67% drop from 2024.
Yeah, but those numbers aren't even
And that's not even the final numbers.
They're not even liable to be accurate because the government won't put out the. You got to talk about the Epstein files that the.
Yeah, wait, I have to get to the unemployment rate for the first time since, taking out COVID considerations, is ticking up. It's now 4.6.
4.6. Wow. It's pretty high. It's almost getting to the.
What's causing a lot of it is
Yeah, but
crisis
also,
and confusion over the tariffs.
Also, people are. But in the only sector that's growing is the tech with AI. Everything else is manufacturing is terrible. They're gone down terrible.
Also, mortgage squeeze because
Yeah,
the government's
the
borrowing
housing.
at such an aggressive rate. It's crowding out other borrowers.
Housing costs.
Direct impact on the housing market.
Housing rent costs are astronomical. And then the healthcare
Now let's go to the
prices.
other parts. The healthcare crisis.
Yeah.
The enhanced premium tax credits expire on December 31st. These premium tax credits allowed people to afford their insurance.
Now, you need 24 million Americans, and you got the Speaker of the House saying, "Oh, that's only 7% of the population." Will be affected.
Families earning above 400% of the poverty level, an older couple could see their annual insurance costs jump by $10,000 to $20,000.
Yeah.
Medicaid is seeing its biggest transformation in decades. The OBBBA aims to cut $1 trillion in federal spending with Medicaid and reproductive health rollbacks.
Yeah, but they're giving tax cuts to the permanent for billionaires.
Work requirements. The able-bodied must now work 80 hours a month. Whatever that means. That's whatever they want it to mean in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. It would probably go to 80 hours a week.
And now, thanks to all this anti-reproductive rights, what is this? This is OBBB, the Big Bad Beautiful Bill, blocks Medicaid reimbursement to providers like Planned Parenthood, cutting off low-income patients from basic exams and birth control. Nice.
If you
The 2025 hiring freeze has left 40,000 vacancies in the Department of Veteran Affairs.
if you support Trump at this point, you're crazier than he is.
Let's see. SNAP is being overhauled. Stricter work requirements. That just means whatever they want it to mean.
Yeah.
For something called an able-bodied adults without dependents. What it could mean anything.
Yeah.
That means you're not going to get it.
That means you're breathing.
Yeah, and that they're not going to give it to you. Also, how about this? Parents are no longer exempt if their youngest child is 14 or older.
Yeah, because
Exemptions for veterans is removed, for the homeless removed, and for youth coming out of foster care, all removed.
Yeah, but it follows that law doesn't seem to want to follow laws that
And some other SNAP news. For decades, the federal government has paid 100%. Now states are being required to provide a match. So guess what? Most states are going to drop it completely.
Yeah.
So that's your MAGA that you wanted.
Yeah, that's what you voted for 3 times.
That's what you voted or didn't vote, which meant you voted.
Yeah.
So I hope
hope
you wanted all that stuff.
anyone who voted for didn't vote or voted for Jill Stein is you got what you wish for. It's your
And
fault.
also,
It's your fault. So
besides
don't play the victim.
trying to go to war and breaking all the rules,
Yeah.
Donald Trump last night said that he was thinking that the Treasury owes him $1 billion. So he'll probably, I mean, he'll get it. So he'll get it. So
Yeah. And yeah, the most corrupt.
and then we go to the Epstein
politician.
files.
Most corrupt the most corrupt politician in history. It's no doesn't have to follow the law.
Yeah. Because of all the spineless MAGA people, he continues to do whatever he wants.
Spineless.
They even just set back while he changed the name of the canyon. Yeah, offensive. It is so offensive to, if you're Irish in this country, you should be so offended by the fact that he put his name on the Kennedy Center.
Protest today.
I mean, that is just some sick. That is just that's a gut punch. If not just if you're Irish, but if you have any respect for American history.
It's even worse than changing. Even worse than changing the name to to Trump. They kept Kennedy's name second.
Yes.
That's even more insulting. Compare him, John.
In 1962, John F. Kennedy gave a speech talking about civil rights and why the United States has to continue rights for all people, and he talked specifically about people of color. And he said this is a speech from the Oval Office. Would President Trump ever do anything like that? That's when he made the famous statement that to deny one man's rights is to not deny all man's rights. And also, President Kennedy handled the Cuban Missile Crisis. He was calm through that. Can you imagine what would have happened if President Maga would have been there? So, also, so that was horrible. Another horrible thing. Person so selfish and cruel and tasteless, classless, base, not based, base, that he would do something like that. Why? For no reason. Well, because he's horrible, cruel people. And just like all horribly cruel people and authoritarianist, fascists, they love to make lists. And the goal of this Late Night Baltimore podcast is to get on their list. So that would really be an honor. Because we know they got a list. Because when it comes to things like that, not on the important things that matter, but when it comes to things like revenge and figuring out how to get people on a list, their intelligence jumps like 5,000% on how to do stuff like that. So it would be possible that this podcast could get on a list. That would be actually great, an achievement. All right, let's go back to football. Here, a few miles from this undisclosed location in Baltimore City. The game will take place tonight in front of a national audience in a cold Baltimore. The New England Patriots. It's always interesting game when the Patriots come here. It was always when Tom Brady played and Bill Belichick was the coach. Something interesting always takes place in these games. Let's see what the odds makers put it at. I'm sure the Patriots are favored. Let's see. Oh, oddly enough, the money it's giving the Ravens a 2.5 point spread favorite because of being at home, which is another way of saying that New England's favored because you give 3 points usually to the home team. The total over and under is 48.5. Probably over for that one. They're going to try to run the ball tonight. And to tell you the truth, I haven't seen the Patriots much this year. So I can't really give you on that. Hey, everybody, comment or put a comment in the comments section. You get right on there. Or call 410-921-9076. You get right on. You put everybody on. We're the equal opportunity. Podcasters. Well, anyway, if we get a call, we'll take it. Otherwise, we're going to wrap this up because we're getting ready for the big game tonight. The Baltimore Ravens are playing the New England Patriots in cold Baltimore. And it's going to be a very interesting game. Drake May is the quarterback of the New England Patriots. I hear he's very good. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some player stats. Let's see who's the top. Let's see the top. Matthew Stafford has got a 112.1 rating. Jared Goff is 110. Drake May is 109. Josh Allen 104. Lamar 101. Jordan Love, who might be out for a while, is 101. Sam Darnold is 100.6. And Jalen Hurts is 100.2. Daniel Jones, he's out. He's 100.2. As far as, let's see, yards. Stafford leads in yards. 41 over 4,100. Dak Prescott is 3,900, more than 3,900. Darnold is 3,700 about. Goff 3,600. Mahomes is 3,500. He's out. Drake May 3,500. He's in. Caleb Williams is 3,400. He's doing good for the Bears. That was a great game. They got an onside kick. the Bears did over the Packers, and in the last 2 minutes took that game back, and then did a 2-point conversion in overtime to win. All right. What about rushing? Let's see. Let's see what we got on rushing. Who's running? Rushing is Taylor leads with 1,400. Cook has 1,400. A-Chain is 1,100. Added to that probably today, right? Bijan Robinson, 1,100. Derrick Henry, 1,100. Javante Adams, 1,100. Jamar Gibbs in the 1,100. Saquon Barkley, almost 1,100. Kyron Williams, 1,100. Now let's see who the top teams. Team stats. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some defensive stats. Hold on here. Team stats. Well, they don't make it easy. They don't make it easy at all. All right. Passing defense. Looks like the 49ers, Bears, Bengals, Bills, and Broncos. How can the Bengals be in the top? Let's look at yards, passing yards allowed. No, that's passing yards gained. Well, they're making it quite difficult to look up team stats. The Fez will be back later. He'll look at it. Oh, wait, here we go. We got defense. And let's see. Rushing yards. The top 5 in the rushing defense are 49ers, Bears, Bengals. That can't be. Bills and Broncos. That's it doesn't make sense here. I can't read this way the NFL has this. Sorry about that. Let's try scoring defense. We think we can get that. No, they're doing actual score. Hello, hello.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hello, hello. Hello.
Hey, Johnny Slick.
Hey, Johnny Slick. How are you? Where are you calling from?
From Baltimore. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Well, welcome to the show.
So what do you got for me?
What do I have for you? I have that the playoff picture, the Ravens kind of have to win out. Tonight,
That means they got to win
Sunday
all 3?
night, they play the New England Patriots. And you know always something cool happens when New England comes to town.
Well, yeah, or the refs make it happen.
Yeah, there's always some sort of adventures in the games.
So
The Ravens, the odds makers have it even because they give the Ravens a 3-point point spread advantage, favored by 3. But since it's in Baltimore, that means they're saying that it is even, which that surprised me. I thought New England would be favored. What do you think of the game?
Well, well, here's the thing. I was just talking to a friend of mine, and he says that he favors Baltimore because he doesn't think New England's that good. But I want to get your opinion on it because even though they are even this season, they have reached the heights of football greatness at times during play. I don't know if the Ravens are that good.
No, the Ravens really haven't proven on the field to be that great this year. They had a good game last week, beating the Bengals.
Yeah.
But New England.
But I think kind of screwed the pooch against the Steelers, even though they should have won that game.
But they're still in.
That still infuriates me.
The Ravens are still in it, though. If they can pull it together. The good news was last week Lamar ran a couple of times, and he looked good doing it. So that was a good sign for tonight's game. New England, well coached and smart team, and they have a really good roster from top to bottom, and their quarterback is in the running for MVP this season, Drake May. So the Ravens have to take advantage of the home field advantage. That's the key.
So what about
There were some great games yesterday. Packers Bears. The Bears came back.
Packers Bears.
Got that onside kick.
That final.
You know what that is? That's crazy.
Yeah, it was that last 20 minutes of that game was epic. It was great. No, but I'm asking about the Ravens. This whole always they spend the whole season being almost ran. It's like, oh, they got potential. What's the chances of them getting it together, and winning out? The Steelers, they seem to be pulling it off. I know they're playing the Lions right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I get the
And I
score.
can tell you.
Let's see.
I can tell you what that score is.
The Steelers are ahead 3-0 on what I see in the second quarter.
Oh, things were.
The Broncos and Jaguars are tied at 7. The Texans lead the Raiders 7-0. Monday night's going to be the 49ers and Colts. And the Seahawks.
Yeah, well, now that it's we're on football talk, what do you think of the looking at the scores? What do you think was the Titans Chiefs?
Titans Chiefs.
It was 26-9 Titans, and the Titans have a 3-12 record.
I
What
know
happened to the Chiefs?
Mahomes didn't play, so and they're out, and the Chiefs are out of it, so probably set people down. I wouldn't go much by that game. Chiefs out of it. They were out of it going into the game.
Oh, they're out of it.
Mahomes is injured.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering about that stat. What about
So the big game is tonight. New England, Baltimore. Just a couple of miles from this undisclosed location in downtown Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. It's going to be a battle royale.
Of the ages? Battle Royale? Crazy?
It's New England. And guess what? When England comes to Baltimore, Baltimore what? Defends.
Well, the Steelers, we're hoping the Steelers will lose.
Yeah, I hope the Steelers
because
lose.
it'll be 9-6. They'll be 9-6 if they win. And we'll only be 8-7 if we win. So we're still.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll still have troubles.
I mean, look, like, okay, Broncos are 12 wins, Chargers 11 wins, Texans 9 wins. They're winning now, and Bills are 11 wins. Do we have? I mean, can we do a 10-7 and get in the playoffs?
Yes, if we're 10-7, we'll be in the playoffs.
How many playoff spots are there in the AFC? I mean, wild card, not division leaders, but
Well, there's
wild card spots.
7 teams go in.
7 teams from each conference?
7 teams from each conference.
Oh my God. So there's 4 wild card teams?
3
So
playoff
what's the-
picture. The Broncos are already in.
You're right.
The Patriots,
Yeah,
Jaguars,
you're right.
Steelers,
Three.
Chargers, Bills, and Texans are
Yeah, that was my
in the
that was
standings.
my bad.
The Seahawks, Eagles, Rams are in the NFC. The Bears, Panthers, 49ers, and Packers are trying to get in. So that's the way that is.
So back in the AFC, you got the Bills. The
Bills are in
the
6th place.
Chargers.
I don't know what the Bills did today.
Bills won, I think.
Oh, the
Bills
Bills
won.
beat the Browns.
The Bills are 11 and
Yeah,
4.
they play the Browns every week. What time do you play the Browns?
Yeah, the Browns are 3 and 12. They're
Yeah, the Browns are 3 and 12. The Raiders are 6 and 9, but we don't have to worry about those. So, in terms of wild card teams, say everything stops right now.
the Raiders are 2 and
If everything
12.
stops right now, you have the 3 teams, the 3 wild card teams would be the Bills at 11 wins, the Chargers at 11 wins, and the Texans at 9 wins. With
Yeah,
the
why-
Patriots.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
why.
we gotta win the
Jaguars and
division. Our only way in is to win the AFC North.
Yeah, the Ravens win every game left.
Well, that
Right.
means the Steelers.
It's 3-3 now. Detroit tied.
Detroit tied.
So we have to win 3 games. Steelers only have to win 2 games
No,
to be 10-7.
well, but we win all the games. We get the tiebreaker.
Yeah, we win all the
We're the
games. We
tiebreaker.
beat the Steelers.
If we win our games left, it goes no matter what the Steelers do. Well, Steelers will lose.
So if we get a 10-7 record and the Steelers get a 10.
No, if we have 10-7
10-7.
record, then we win.
Yeah. We win the tiebreaker.
All right.
That's it. We just have to win out.
Just have to win the games left. So
That's what it comes down to.
Oh.
Yep.
So wait, we're the captain. Our fate is in our hands.
yep.
We don't have to other people don't have. Okay, so other people don't have to lose. We just have to win.
That's right. If we
Now,
win,
what if
we
we're
win.
9 and 8?
Well, we probably will not
Well,
win.
9-8. Still get in.
If we win the AFC
Steelers.
North, we have to beat the Steelers
Steelers
record, and we have to beat the
Have to beat the
Steelers.
Steelers. To still get in at 9-8, you beat the Steelers. Yeah, if the Steelers lose, the Lions.
Just keep rooting for victory. All right. Well,
Well, I
we're
hope-
gonna
I always do.
wrap up the show, and
All
we
right,
do
well, you probably got a lot of calls.
thank you for your call. We really appreciate it.
Sure. Yeah, love you guys. Love Late Night Baltimore. You're not.
Thank you.
Can't wait till that Josh Charles is a guest.
Yeah, he'll be here. And remember, there's only 1,256 days left in the Trump administration. Isn't that nice? That's what it says. All right, everybody. I'll see y'all later. Remember, stay warm. Enjoy the last night. I think this is the last crazy night. The crazy 8 crazy nights. I think this is the last night of Hanukkah. So light that candle there and enjoy to all our Jewish listeners. Otherwise, hope everybody's enjoying this time of year. Sometimes it's difficult for some people. All right, but we'll talk about more when we go over the Ravens game because I can't really see the Ravens going forward if they don't win tonight. All right, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you, F Maga, and we'll talk to you later, Late Night Baltimore. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and have a great night all until next episode. Late Night Baltimore signing off. Go Ravens.